Lafayette, good people. Welcome to the Global Council for Ancestor Veneration and Elevation. As a member of the council, I want to welcome you to this 9-day ritual, a global ritual wherein we will have priests of every tradition in the diaspora represented, and each day we will bring you more information, more guidance, and more rituals. I want to read for you the mandate of this council and our reason for doing these 9 days. We are committed to the elevation of the spirits of our ancestors, our people, and our culture. We elevate the ancestors by acknowledging the wisdom we have inherited from them. The spiritual culture of the African diaspora has a concept of soul at its center. We created soul music. We cook soul food, and we infuse everything we touch with the energy of soul. Soul is the gift of our ancestors, and it is multi-dimensional. The Priest Council of Oyotunji Village in South Carolina has studied the beliefs of our entire diaspora, of all of the traditions that were created and impacted by people of African descent, and they have put together the most comprehensive delineation of the 9 layers of the soul. We present the 9 layers of the soul to educate ourselves and the world, to reclaim our indigenous genius, the knowledge of life, the afterlife, the before life, and most importantly, to guide our human actions in this life. We invite you to embrace this information, to absorb it into your being, and to incorporate it into your spiritual practice. Illuminate the layers of the soul on your altars. Let it inspire your art, and teach this to your children. As you go through your daily life, consider the many layers of your soul, the soul of our people, our history, and our present condition. Use it to analyze your past, to evaluate your present, and to guide your actions for an empowered future. Call upon the ancestors to help you to create a legacy of knowledge, wisdom, power, and beauty for future generations. May every layer of your soul be blessed. Thank you.
For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. For each child that's born, a morning star rises and sings to the universe who we are. We are our grandmother's prayers. We are.
Lafayette, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of the 9 layers of the soul. As you know from the wonderful introduction from Yeye Tish, this is our 2nd day of working with all of our attendees to understand the importance of aligning all the parts of ourselves. Today, we salute the Day of the Dead, ancestral souls rising. Last night, if you had a chance, wherever you were in the world, to see that beautiful moon, oh my goodness. The Council for Global Ancestor Reverence will post a picture that marks the understanding of the line between the thinnest and the veil between the living and the dead. So today, is our human layer of the soul. It aligns with the universal layer, which is the first layer of the soul. African people speak of the soul as being multi-layered. The most comprehensive delineation of these layers has come from the priest council in Oyotunji. We give thanks to those priests who did such an extensive explanation and research on our souls. In numerology, 9 is regarded as the completion of a cycle. The ancient Mayans and other ancients believed that the underworld was divided into 9 layers. And most significantly, we believe, those of us who understand the cosmology from an African cultural perspective, that the 9 layers are significant to Yansan, Epa Yansan, the praise name for the deity Oya, owner of the winds and guardian of the ceremony. The winds of change are up on us. Mother of 9, help us. We give offerings to her and we thank her for her guidance and we ask for her protection. The human soul connects with the manifestation of the cosmic energy in what we know as Homo sapiens, or man. It has given us our ability for intelligence. It has given us our ability, which I think is an amazing ability, to transfer information backwards and forwards in time. And what I mean by that is the soul remembers. The soul remembers all the things that have happened to us for generations upon generations. The soul remembers the 2,000 plus ancestors that have come to us today to create the you that is listening at this time. So it took grandparents and great-grandparents and parents and uncles and great-grandparents and greater-greater-grandparents back 9 generations. So when we think about that, just think about what that means for the humanity of man. We are the human beings. We are the total experience from conception to death. Recognition of this assures our humanity in each other's presence. The human soul is the thread that creates the beloved community inspired by our ancestor, John Lewis. Remember to vote in his name. Vote, vote, vote. Your ancestors are depending on you. In the name of the human soul and the advancement of our alignment of the layers of our personal soul, we recognize that everyone here is entitled to the joy of the universe, to the abundance of the universe, to the beauty that the land gives us, to the food that the land gives us. We create areas of inhabitation as we move across the globe and become tribal and become ethnic and create all kinds of divisions from that human layer of the soul. But the truth of it is, every child is conceived and born in the humanity of the universe. Each child carries humanity in their soul. People of the African diaspora are united in their fight for freedom as a right to dignity and humanity, to that ownership, to that alignment of the human soul. When our human layer is aligned with all the other layers of the soul, we can see the wholeness of man in ourselves and in others. We can feel the dignity of indigenous people of color, of African people, of people throughout the diaspora around the globe. We can even see humanity in those who would like to stomp out humanity for anyone that is different from themselves. And that really is one of the key things for understanding the humanity and understanding this layer of the soul. In this layer, we witness the assassination or murder of Black, brown, and indigenous people, women and men. And as we know that the land remembers what has been done to her, the soul remembers. We remember every ache and lash and beating, and that human layer is the one where we must elevate that understanding. We must seek our own healing. We must seek the understanding that that is an indignation heaped up on us, not as a part of us. As we layer our personal soul, we are more deeply connected to all peoples. And that is what gives us the ability to heal ourselves and to move forward from hurt and transgression. It does not mean to forget. The soul remembers. But as Homo sapiens, we have choice. We are able to see the beauty across the colors of the people of the world. We can move forward. We will move forward. We align ourselves so that we do not find ourselves caught in a level of despair that the human soul must be able to rise above and must be able to love. For it is at that human soul level that we are able to love, that we love mankind and we love African people. We unite across our spirituality and across our understanding. We have endured the lash for 600 years. We must connect and expand this layer in our spiritual growth and in our spiritual relationships with each other. We must support our men as they work to protect our community and create abundance for the family. We must connect and expand the layer and honor our women at all costs without question. So I invite you to create a space for the human soul expansion in your life. I invite you to create a meditation space that allows you to be with your ancestors, but it also brings into your life the sweetness that the universe gave us and the beauty and abundance that the human soul has promised us. Create that space with flowers, incense, ancestral photos. Ask for their assistance. Perfume your ancestors like, cologne that your fathers liked, and of course, those things that you like. For it is your soul alignment that the 9 layers of the soul speaks to. Develop a practice that honors the humanity in you. Remember the messages you will receive as you go through the 9 layers of the soul. Seek clarity from your deepening connection to your ancestors. Seek wisdom from the expanding connection you are making with your spiritual practice. Affirmation is coming to you as you join the celebration of thousands of dreams that went before you to create the person you are now and becoming. Ashe.